Early as an artist, Cora was interested in what other artists were doing, the art movements of the time, but he always wanted to create work that was unique.
Cora was a painter who really deeply understood and studied art. He used to keep art books as his references of artists whose work he was really interested in exploring.
He was passionate about making art. He explored new ideas, processes.
Together with his contemporaries in the 1970s, he proclaimed that there's nothing else to paint anymore other than other painters' work. That sparked a conversation in his work.
Art comes from art. So he was looking at other artists and he was looking at the art movements of the time. Started creating in this studio soon after we moved here in like 1981. In the Altered Stage series and the sampling, it was violated purity. He took the iconic imagery of Mondrian. He would violate them by cracking the paint surfaces. So what you get is this sort of what looks like a Mondrian painting, and then it has this kind of crackled surface, and that would violate the purity of Mondrian.
Infidels, here, he sort of broke away from his genre. Those infidels were repurposed palettes from the art school he was teaching. Those were reappropriated objects. They were palettes of students from his art school that he collected and replaced. He found them utterly beautiful. He was marrying those two artists. For example, Warhol, a pop artist, with his puppies, and Pollock's abstract expressionist Drips, who were just completely, utterly different worlds. And then they were brought together in a seamless, kind of elegant manner. And then he put his own spin on it with the materials and paints and the processes that he used. So this particular series, MDF boards were cut to size, and then they were grooved all around, conjoined together, locked together with wood splines, giving an infinite possibilities for the size of painting. So they were like Lego pieces. Cora, at the end of his life, he really recircled back to his roots, to pure abstraction. This was completely unhindered. He basically revisited his entire life work. He laid out his artwork on the floor, and basically his studio, the way it is, he left it. He was really playing with the material, and then he was really playing with painting.
Sometimes you might have to do it several times. So it builds the surface tension.